Here's a truth that might surprise you. According to recent studies, more than 95% of people admit they procrastinate. And over half say it's cost them real opportunities in life. Maybe you're one of them. Maybe you've told yourself, I'll start tomorrow. Or, I just need more time to think. But what if tomorrow never comes?
Timeless.
Welcome, my friend. You landed right where you need to be. If you found this message, I believe it was meant to be. You might be standing at the crossroads, that quiet place between what could be and what never will be. Today, we're going to talk about why we keep hesitating, how procrastination keeps us trapped, and how you can finally reset, realign, and begin again, little by little. And before we begin, if this discussion brings clarity or adds value to your life, I invite you to subscribe to the U-Tree Legacy channel, not for me, but for you, so that you never miss tools and messages that help you move beyond limits. I once coached a man named David. He was smart, brilliant, thoughtful, kind, the type of person everyone saw potential in. But David had a problem. He hesitated. Every time life placed something good in front of him, he froze. A friend offered him a chance to invest in a startup. He wanted to think about it. A mentor encouraged him to publish his ideas. He said, maybe later. Months passed, then years, each window closed one by one. And when he finally came back to me, he said words I'll never forget. I thought I was being careful, but I realize now I was just being afraid. That hit me hard, because I've seen that story play out in so many lives. Procrastination doesn't always look like laziness. It often looks like overthinking, perfectionism, or waiting for the perfect time. But what if the perfect time never arrives? What if waiting becomes the reason your dreams die quietly? You see, procrastination isn't a time issue. It's an emotion issue. It's fear wearing the mask of logic. It's our mind saying, I'll wait until I feel ready, when deep down we know ready never comes. For some, it's fear of failure. For others, fear of success. Because success means responsibility, change, vulnerability. And for many, it's that quiet belief that they're not enough, not smart enough, not talented enough, not equipped. But wisdom teaches us this. You don't need to be ready to begin. You just need to begin to become ready. Action creates clarity. Stillness breeds confusion. David thought waiting was wise, but discernment, the kind born of real wisdom, knows the difference between waiting for guidance and stalling out of fear. Procrastination robs us gently. It doesn't strike all at once. It steals days, then weeks, then years. It whispers, you've got time. And before you know it, time has you. I've seen it cost people their businesses, their relationships, their confidence. Every missed call, every ignored opportunity, every postponed decision, it chips away at your belief that you're capable of more. When you delay your calling long enough, you start to believe it wasn't yours to begin with. And that's the quiet tragedy of it all. One day, after losing yet another chance to invest in a venture that later took off, David called me again. His voice was quiet but resolute. He said, I've been standing at the crossroads too long. I'm done waiting for perfect. That was his reset, his life reboot. He didn't jump into recklessness. He didn't chase everything at once. He chose one step. He made one decision that aligned with his heart. He told me later, it wasn't the opportunity I gained, it was the courage I found. And that's when his life changed. Because once you reclaim your courage, you reclaim your direction. And once you reclaim your direction, procrastination loses its power. Here's your actionable mental step for today. I call it decide in motion. The next time you find yourself hesitating, thinking, waiting, overanalyzing, pause and ask 3 questions. If I don't act now, what might I lose? Is my hesitation based on wisdom or fear? What's one small action I can take right now to move forward? Then take that small step. Today, send the email, make the call, write the first page, apply for the position. You don't have to leap, just move. Because clarity doesn't come from thinking, it comes from doing. If you've been living with procrastination for years, please hear me, there's no shame in that. We've all hesitated. We've all delayed our own healing. But what matters now is that you see it. And once you see it, you can change it. This is your moment of discernment, your crossroads moment. And maybe this time you don't wait for perfect. You start over at 0 with wisdom, not fear guiding the way. Because courage isn't the absence of doubt. It's the decision to move despite it. As we close, I want to leave you with this thought. The future never belongs to the one who waits for perfect. It belongs to the one who moves while afraid. You can reset your life. You can align your purpose. You can take action today. Don't let procrastination write your story. Pick up the pen and begin again. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please subscribe to the U-Tree Legacy channel. Like this video and share it with someone who might be stuck in their own waiting season. You are not alone. And no matter how long you've been standing still, this can be your day to start over at 0. We have resources, books, and tools, all created by people who've lived this struggle and found their way through. There's no judgment here, just understanding, support, and practical wisdom for the journey ahead. You're enough, you always have been. Now go live like you believe it.
Also, keep the momentum going. Check out the next discussion in our series on the timeline, as well as another one of our recommended videos. Thank you for spending time with U-Tree Legacy. For weekly inspiration and free resources, visit utreelegacy.com. You'll also find our latest blog and a free 7-day guide to help you start strong. See you again soon.